everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Surviving Mars here on Mars Monday. Last time we had some issues with some starvation, which isn't ideal, but this time hopefully we'll get things together. There is a leak somewhere. It's over here. I don't think we really care about that. It's on the wire that's not connected to anything. I'm sure it's fine, but you guys can go fix it if you want, I guess.
Cold wave approaching.
Oh, and now we got a cold wave. Isn't that great? Yeah. A lot of people here don't have anything to do. Okay, I guess I would want you to head over here, but we don't have any shuttles, so you can't exactly do that, can you? No, you cannot. Okay, we wanted to build this, and I would say, yeah, go ahead and build that. That seems fine. Go ahead and get that built. We do kind of need that. Nobody's working at the food. The Martian veg has failed to grow. We're going to need more ranches, and we're going to need a higher priority of people working in the ranches, is what it seems like to me. I'm seeing a lot of unemployed people just in this general area. So yeah, I'm not too sure what to do about that. Anyway, where's the subsurface heater that was over here? Did I salvage the subsurface heater that was over here? I probably did. I probably did because we were running low on resources, and I'm like, you know what? There's no cold wave happening right now. Well, guess what? There's a cold wave happening right now. So we need a new subsurface heater. I'll put it there. That should hopefully reach a nice surrounding area. Yeah, once we have the resources to do so, we really need to get shuttles back up in here. 10, 15, 10. Okay. And then we don't have any fuel right now either. So it's just a lot. It's a lot of a lot. Got a cold wave. We're doing it right.
Has died.
I couldn't even speak the words. Yeah, sanity's taken a massive hit, but what is new? I might turn on the hydroponic farm, see if you guys can
Crop failure reported.
grow another Martian super veggie before we all die of starvation, which is going to be imminent probably.
A
Great.
colonist has died.
You know what? Less people means less people I need to feed, okay? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm going to be saying. Let's split you up amongst 2 shifts. That's generating 1.1 per soul. That's actually not bad for electronics. We'll take that. We could get factory AI and get more, but that's honestly not bad for electronics. We just need the rare metals, which were being mined over here. And then this broke down, and now we don't have trains, and that's a big problem. 20% production would probably be very good. Thinking. We need more metal. I don't want to keep overworking the population. It seems like we kind of have to. Like, I need more metal. I need metal. There's no more metal left on the map to find. We have to mine it now, which is a huge problem. Oh, there's our power leak. This has become a quite big problem. That building is frozen. You gotta be kidding me. Well, we can just pick it up and put it back down. That's how I've been fixing this problem. It's a lot better than building a subsurface heater just to heat this area. A lot better just to pick this building up and then put it back down. So there we go. Put that back down. We'll rebuild that. It's just a little prefab, and then we should hopefully get a lot more water again. These guys are working over here. We could start mining metal over here. Problem is, it's just too far away from the freaking domes. Could build a dome over here and get to this metal. That's a very high grade. That would honestly be great. I would love to get to this metal. It requires getting the trains working again. I don't know if the trains are going to be working anytime soon. I don't think trains will be working until we get shuttles working. But at this point, I probably need to focus on getting shuttles back up and running, because otherwise this whole place is just going to fall to pieces. So we need to just build it again. Again, I don't know why I ever destroyed it. Don't know. Can I work more people in the mines? Maybe. I might make them upset, but at this point we kind of need it. The rest of you guys can work at the infirmary right next to it, so that way we can make sure that, you know, people can be seen. There we go. So hopefully that will take care of the sanity drain from people working in the mines. We can open the night shift here up too. You should go work at the botanist thing. There we go. Okay, so hopefully that'll get done. 4 souls for that. Will we get some of this to hold us over? I'm not sure. I don't know if I can count on any of this actually working. Alrighty, so for some reason, the audio of the game just completely cuts out here. I'm not exactly sure why. The only thing I really did was I went into the game settings to lower the sound volume of the music, because it was really loud in my ears, and I was worried it was drowning my voice out too much. So, yeah, I don't know. Apparently doing that just completely killed all the audio. So this is probably going to be a short video, because I'm just going to recap what happened. But yeah, as you can see, we just finished scanning all the sectors. We got the milestone, so I'm just going through here. We have 9 more left to deep scan, but yeah, all the regular ones have been scanned. Next thing I do is decide to get the concrete production back up and running, because I realize we are getting quite low on concrete, and it would be good to get this back up and running. So I'm going to repair this electrical cable and set one of the transporters to go on a transport route to transport concrete to the main colony. Then I decide that I really want to get the machine parts over to the rare metals and the train station to get those up and running. So I take our other transporter and load up all 3 machine parts that we have currently and take them over to the rare metal extractor to hopefully get that back up and running and hopefully get us some electronics being produced. Now, as you probably can notice, starvation is starting to set in, but we're still waiting for the food to grow. It's not quite fully grown yet. So, yeah, this is a bit of a hairy situation that we're in right now. And if that wasn't bad enough, we now have power problems. I'm not exactly sure what caused these. Maybe just our accumulators being out for far too long caused our final bit of power to be lost. But yeah, we're not producing enough power to keep everything going. And we're getting that intermittent blackout rave thing going on. And now that the cold wave has started, I have frantically just started shutting things down as our power is now being stressed to the absolute limit. Just shutting down literally everything and anything that we don't currently need to be running. And yeah, that kind of buys us a bit of time. I ended up shutting down the machine parts factory because it consumes a whopping 50 power when in use. Winter Wonderland. As you gaze out of the dome, you witness something unexpected outside. A group of colonists in their spacesuits are having a low-gravity snowball fight. It has become a somewhat common occurrence for colonists to sneak outside of domes and have some fun in the frost. It goes against at least half a dozen regulations, but it's been overlooked until now. If you allow recreational walks outside the dome, many colonists will gain a permanent 10 morale bonus, but may suffer an occasional injury. I decided to go with for option 1. Everybody can have fun outside. Because, well, inside's just as dangerous. Next up, Russia's aid rocket finally arrives, granting us some much-needed polymer to hopefully fix up and get everything back running, especially the accumulators and the domes that have been out of maintenance for quite a long time. And just as quickly as it started, the frost is now gone. Yeah, there was a lot more just, like, power outages, and there were some water shortages that happened during the whole cold wave, so sanity's not great right now. But I didn't really think it was necessary to really tap into all that, because, I mean, I could direct, oh no, the water's gone, oh no, the power's gone, but it's post-commentary, it doesn't really have the same effect. But yeah, after all that, the first Martian veg of today's video is finally ready, granting us 77 food, and then the 2 turkeys that were worth, like, 20 food, because they weren't taken care of during the first half, are now finally ready, which holds us over a little bit, but the food we're still consuming faster than we're producing, which is a big problem. Anyway, next I decided to get the polymer factory back up and running, seeing as we now have fuel and shuttles. Yes, the shuttles are now built, so that means stuff will start getting fixed, which is very exciting. So yay, shuttles and polymers. Anyway, now our problem is that nobody wants to work at the hydroponic farm. There's only one person willing to work, which is not enough to keep the Martian veg growing. So yeah, we're back down to just having 2 ranches running because nobody wants to work at the hydroponic farm. Oh yeah, and then shortly after we have this big, giant, scary electrostatic dust devil that takes down our pipeline. It was big and scary, and I freaked out a bit. Anyways, here we find ourselves in a catch-22, because we need machine parts to repair the electronics factory, but then we need electronics to repair the machine parts factory. So I decided to just destroy the machine parts factory, and then use one of the prefabs we got from that pop-up a while ago. Anyway, next up, I decided to move the polymer factory over to this dome, because we weren't getting enough people working at it in the other dome, and there's a lot of people that need jobs over here in the diamond dome, so I'm like, you know what, you guys can work at the polymer factory. It'll be great. The experiment. A scientist barges into your office and says they have an important climate experiment to make. Quick to assure you the experiment is completely safe, Chloe Grant reluctantly asks for permission to test within the vicinity of a dome, in case they need to get to shelter really fast. Innovation is great, and always welcome. Go ahead, test it near a dome. Boof. And because of that, we gained a bunch of science and immediately completed advanced refining, which is a nice tech that gives us slightly better fuel refineries. So yeah, we might swap out for that in the future. But right now we're kind of low on machine parts, so I don't really want to salvage the refinery we have now just to build the advanced one. And again, jumping off what I said, we have barely any machine parts. Despite them producing like 5 per soul, we have none. So I'm just like, You see me like zooming into the machine parts factory being like, where are they? Where are they? Anyway, here I'm placing the outside ranch over by the rare metals extractor because we do actually have a tech. We haven't researched it yet, but we do have a tech that will make farms outside of dome ranges far more effective. So I'm thinking about maybe once we, exhaust all the rare metals in this area, this can become a big farming area with just a bunch of offshore ranches. Well, not offshore, but far away ranches supplied with oxygen and water brought in by the trains. And hopefully that should take care of our food needs. But that'll probably be next time when those fully get set up, because I'm trying to remember what was actually the problem. I think it was... Okay, I just double-checked it was polymers, so that should hopefully be done very, very soon. Anyway, next I decide that I'm completely sick and tired of these things running out of power because the wind turbines fail, and then freezing over because there's, no power, they can't run, so then they freeze, and then that's a big problem. I'm sick and tired of that, so I'm gonna build a giant cable from the dome just south of this area, and just make sure these are hooked into the main power grid, so that way they never lose power. Also, we now finally have enough water to get these guys up and running. I'm just running them as a solar panel for now, so they generate water during the day, and then they don't do anything at night, which is completely fine. We have plenty of water now, but it's just good to tap into some more supplies, so that way, when one eventually dries out, we're not completely left without water. Also, it turns out that a lot of the other colonies are willing to trade concrete for food. So we are getting a lot of concrete harvested with our 2 concrete extractors that are going right now. And we're trading it to both the USA and China for a lot of food for every 50 concrete, which is definitely helping us to keep the food up while we get our farms built. But yeah, this is where I'm going to end the video for now. We've just reached Sol 300, which is a huge milestone. And, yeah, we're doing better. We're doing better. We sort of turned things around. We're doing a bit better now. We are slightly negative on power. We're -1 on power. So next time I will need to try and fix that. Again, I do apologize for the short video, but I can't really drag it out as much with it being post-commentary. I mean, everything already happened. I can't really react to it anymore. And, yeah, it just kind of stinks. I don't know why the audio just decided to cut out then. Hopefully it'll be working for next time. It should. Because, again, all I adjusted was some audio settings, so it confuses me why that would cause literally all the audio to stop getting recorded. But anyways, if you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe for new videos, and have a great rest of your day.